been a while. Has this always been here? Has this always been here and I just never noticed? What's this? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm back. I managed to escape, and I discovered something a little bit worrying. My stuff seems to be gone. Oh well, that's what the rest of the factory is for. Down here, we're going to start working on setting stuff up to feed this thing. And for that, we will be using... Okay, there. I was going to say something witty, but I have a bunch of archives! Hold on, let me try that again. Assemblers! Anyway, these will all now produce this stuff. Yes. Now I just need to make the assemblers to make the stuff for the assemblers. Now to actually explain. So, I need to make smart plating, that symbol in the upper right, and deliver it to this. So that's what those 10 assemblers are going to do. Then they're going to make 50 of them, eventually. But each of these makes about two a minute. So, now that I have 10 of them, I theoretically will be able to finish all the smart plating I need in, like, 3 minutes? Wow. That's actually pretty fast. Catch, I also need to make enough reinforced plating and rotors to feed all of these things. Luckily, rotors and reinforced plating are produced at over twice the pace. Well, okay, rotors are produced at twice the pace, and reinforced plates are produced at slightly more than twice the pace than they are needed. So, I only need like half as many to get these assemblers to feed all of those assemblers. There. Like, I'm already a quarter of the way done for rotors. And I only need about 3 constructors per rotor assembler. Then I need... hold on, let's check to see what I... all of this to feed into that one assembler for reinforced plating. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not all going into it. So, I'll sort it out and get back to you on this. At least I have room. I've done some planning, like 5 seconds worth of planning, and I've decided I'll tear all of this stuff up and rebuild it in a way where it'll feed down into here. But to accommodate that, I'm going to start building the receiving systems. Also, ow, gravity. It is going to be my death one of these days. Hopefully I'll have the camera on to record that. Anyways, you will now join me on this next expedition into just building lots and lots of conveyor belts. Because somebody has to understand my suffering. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's not going to be as bad as I make it sound, probably. Almost certainly. As long as I have you here as my captive, let's talk about what happened at a little mystery that I had. So, when I started up, my inventory was empty. I am not a tidy person. I haven't actually checked the previous videos, but I am fairly certain that I did not have an empty inventory when I started. Or when I left off last time. Current running theory? Update. Just an update to the game wiped out all my stuff. It's not a very strong theory, but it's the best that I've come up with. Anyways, now I'm going to feed all of these. Current plan. If I can find the thing I'm looking for, it's under organized. Why is it not under? It's because, okay, so this thing right here, this is a conveyor merger. This is the opposite of what I wanted. I wanted the other one. This is a conveyor splitter. It will now split a single line into two. I'm going to put another one on top of it because I need two different things coming in here. There. And because I have two more on either side, I need more conveyor splitters. Here. One here. And another one here. Wait, nope. Now the top one's turned around. For some reason. I don't know why. I'm just sorting out. Okay, so we're going to put this. Okay, I'm going to press the number 5, and now it's on the hotkey. So now I can stop opening the bloody menu. For this doodad at least. There we go. There. Fine, I'll go around. There. And there. Okay. Almost. There and here. There. Now I feed my two resources into the top and bottom, and then those will all be split up evenly in between these different ones. Right, I'm not sure that they'll actually be split up. Okay, so the lion's share will go to the middle one, and then the two on the sides will have to share their stuff. Okay, so I could probably figure out how to split them up, like, at even priority, but instead, how about I just produce enough to feed all of them, and then when this one starts backing up, the overflow will start pushing up and out into the other ones, and then it'll be running efficiently at that point. Alternatively, I could just overproduce. No, I already did the math. Believe it or not, I did math about this. And you only need 4 and 5 assemblers for the rotors and the reinforced plates. Or possibly the reinforced plates in the motors, one of those. Anyways, I'm going to build the same setup on this side, and I'll actually spare you. And there. Not having to try and talk at the same time may have sped me up by like 1 minute, but the complexity is actually quite satisfying. Emergence complexity, it's not actually that difficult to comprehend when you're putting it together, but as it gets put, finished products is always a bit more complicated. And honestly, this is probably the most intentional and elaborate setup I've ever done. Oh, I also need to set all of these to smart plating. I'm pretty sure there's a way to... Yeah, there it is. Control copy, control that. No, wrong. Control V? Hold on. Let me just... go there. So, let's build 2 more conveyor splitters. And we'll actually do it a little bit asymmetrical. So, input here. and another input on this side. But the outputs line up so that I don't have to worry about it. Whoop, conveyor belt reaching its maximum extension here. See. Okay, need another angle here. And I've actually run out of basic metal plates. I ran past where I left. Here it is. Let's grab 2 stacks. Sort. I'm probably going to be... Yeah, I probably mentioned, but I'm going to disassemble and reassemble a bunch of stuff so that I have a neat conveyor line feeding into all of the machinery here. So, anyways, going to finish this. Oh, some detail you may have missed. I'm only using conveyor belts Mark 1s right now. 2 reasons. 1, they use the basic metal plates instead of the reinforced iron plates, so they're functionally just that much cheaper. And 2, I can get away with that because I don't need this extra speed for the speed here. Here, I can carry all the units I need just with this. With the 30s. I don't hear anyone complaining. So, stackable conveyors? A way to just have conveyor belts running over conveyor belts. And yes, stackable conveyors can be stacked on top of each other. They also have a ladder built into the side, so freestanding ladders wherever I want them. Ooh! Ooh! I never thought of this. Ah! I'll be right back. My supply of Yuletide logs has run out. I mean, I've actually got a stack on my person, but this does mean that the factory has no reserve power left. Solution! When I lost my inventory, I lost my chainsaw. My god. Whatever will I do now? Make a new chainsaw, that's right! Let's see, what do I even need? More screws. Okay, I think I've got a backlog of screws. I hope I have a backlog of screws. Let's see if I have a backlog of screws. That looks like a backlog of screws. This is not as much of a backlog as I had hoped. Oh, here's the backlog of screws that I need. Okay, now we're good. Remake, rebuild, recraft, restore, reacquire, so on and so forth. I have a chainsaw now. Yes. I also have a zappy stick. Hopefully hopefully we won't need the zappy stick. Anyways, we're going to go and get stuff to feed into the Yuletide Log Production Center. They are Yuletide logs now, no one can say otherwise. And the reason we're doing this now is because this is a very Christmassy chainsaw and it runs on Yuletide logs. It does not run on a giant parrot whale sticks things. You get to live. Aw, he has barnacles. Barnacle like doodads. Whatever, time for ecological devastation that doesn't involve animals. Yes! I hope it doesn't involve animals. There are some scary animals on this planet. That's my inventory. My inventory has lots of fruits. Hold on, let me turned up game volume. It probably won't affect your experience, but hopefully it'll let me hear anything angry coming at me. Ah, tea leaves. Nice, nice. I mostly want regular leaves and wood. Oh, that's important. Unfortunately, the last time I've seen these things, they've been under guard by angry wildlife. Oh! Nope. 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 There we go. Okay, so, good news, it's the headbutters. Bad news, I'm in a fight at all. Oh, hey! Free resources. Okay. Ah! Ah! How did you zap up on me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm the one who zapped you. Anyways, Alien Carapace. Leaves. Bunch of just quote-unquote free resources. Reinforced iron plates. Those are really, really nice. But how do I open you? Oh god! Another one! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah! Come back here. Only one of us is leaving. Because, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Okay, enough with the witty banter. Ow. Actually, I'm not that hurt, all things considered. And to open this, I need a modular frame. Well, that's not too bad. I just need to remember to make one and come back here with it. This is actually very important. I haven't used one of them before. I don't recall. Oh god, you scared me. As far as I'm aware, nothing this big is actually dangerous. But still, it scared me. Yeesh. Anyways, there we go. Okay. Oh, right, I need to turn the power back on still. But, now I'll have the Yuletide logs in production again. Okay, half of you goes into this one, half of you goes into this one. I guess you get tea leaves. And I need to put these carapace plates away. Let's see, you and the extra tea leaves. Thankfully, the stuff in this box didn't go away. That's good. This is important stuff. Well, the carapace and the blue slug are important. The tea leaves, they're valuable, but not exactly irreplaceable. According to this graph, one of these power doodads has been off for a while anyway. You'll figure. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to build a modular frame so we could open the mystery box that we just found over the horizon. There we go. Oh, they're built two at a time. Whatever, I'll put any extra back in the special box. So it's just over that hill, but let's get some special items while we're over here. You get printable coupons. Those are definitely going into the special box. Leaves. Now let's see, over the hill, right over here. My attempts to devastate the local ecosystem seem to not be taking root, or successfully unrooting. There are fewer trees, but there are still lots and lots of plants around. Okay, so there. Wait, can I? Okay, I only used one of them. And we got a hard drive. Now, I've used one of these before, but I'm not sure I explained it very well. Or at all. Oh, and this was one of those delivery drones that lives on the top of my base. How did it crash? I don't know. Maybe they were irresponsible and didn't fuel it properly. Maybe there's a secret cabal working against other pioneers. Maybe there's alien planetary defense guns. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. We're gonna hope for that last one. Or that, or somebody biasedly working against my competitors. For now, we're just not going to question it and hope we don't die from that. What was I doing again? My hard drive, right. So, over here, past the power district of biofuel, seasonal biofuel, we're sticking with fuel type, is the MAM. See? MAM. Molecular Artificial Mother? I don't remember what it said. Molecular Analysis Machine. Anyways, here we can scan the hard drive, and in 10 minutes, that's 10 real-life minutes, it'll crack it open and give me new technology. Or I guess more accurately, it'll give me copper sheets. I'm not using those, but I'll need them eventually. Where was I? There was Flying Manta. There was hard drives, right? It gives me new recipes that are, in general, just better than the normal standard recipes I start with. They often demand stuff that I don't currently have access to, but they still some of them are just major improvements. For example, turning iron bars straight into screws. I can't normally do that. I usually need an extra step where I turn the iron bars into iron rods, and then I turn the iron rods into screws. This is so much easier. Saves a lot of power just from eliminating the middle machine, and it, according to websites, wiki doodad thingy, it also just produces faster. Okay, while that is getting researched, build stuff, I guess. What am I building? I'm building rotors. 5 of them. 5 rotor assemblies. Now, 1 rotor assembly produces 4 rotors a minute. 1 smart plates assembly requires 2 rotors a minute. This means that for every 1 rotor, I can supply 2 smart plates. So, for 10 smart plates, I need 5 rotors. That's 1 rotor assembly over here. I'll be taking that apart. What I don't know yet is, how much does 1 rotor need? Let's see, it needs 20 iron rods and 100 screws per minute. And now that means I'm going to go check. Okay, so 15 iron rods produced. And one of you needs 20. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 per minute. 100. Produce 15. 15 times 5, 50, 75. 75 needs 6, 7. So 30. Yep, I need 7 factory of these. These constructors. I need 7 constructors producing iron rods. Yay! Actually, I could probably get away with 6 and just underproduce a bit. You know, if I wanted it to be something about it. Actually, no. I will have a use for excess eventually. Eventually. Right now, I don't. And I haven't checked how many screws I need now. I produce 50 screws per minute using these. Huzzah. And you need... this is rotor production, 100. So... oh god. That means I need exactly two constructors for each of these, so I need 10 constructors just for this. This is why I have multiple floors. Maybe I'll just put the screw production downstairs? I mean, upstairs is kind of busy at the moment, and I have room. Heck, I even pre-placed everything I need down there. Actually, speaking of pre-placement, you should get this connected up. No. The other one. The lower one. There? Yes. Oh, hey, the man finished. I'll check that out in a bit. And there. Again, with the unfair representation of theirs. This one will be shoving more than the others, but see how much do you produce? 4 times 5 is 20. So yeah, even with the most basic conveyor belts, it's going to be able to move all of them. Actually, hold on. Yeah, there. Now it's the basic conveyor lift as well. Just didn't need to be fancy. Just that simple. Anyways, now that I have all this planned, I now need to design this. Okay, we're going to shut this down. So yeah, gonna clean this up, and then I'll start planning out how to feed all this as well. Iron rod production is ready to get rolling into the rotors. I'll have to do screws next, but yeah, I need to go check out the MAM. Finished I don't know how long ago at this point, but it should give me some options, and hopefully they will be relevant to my current difficulties. Also, this ran out of power. Let's see, not that it matters at the moment. Looks like I'm not drawing on all the power that I need. Okay, so I can make bolted frames, which is a better way of making frames. Copper alloy ingot if I need cheaper copper. Produced in foundry. Note, this is not a building that I have yet, so we'll be ignoring that. And oh, for God's sakes, copper rotors. I just started setting up rotors, and now they are giving me a better recipe. Well, I'm going to have to tear up everything I just did, but it's not like I'm using copper for anything else at the moment. So we'll take that, and oh look, copper sheets. Yeah, that's what these guys over here are making. So yeah, I guess I have a use for these now. Only 10 per minute. And actually, how many do I need for... I don't even know how many copper rotors I'm going to need now. And anyways, we need to go back downstairs. Yeah, you can just walk with me. So, head downstairs. I'm over here. Now, we're still using assemblers, going to use these assemblers to create the rotors. But, it's a new recipe. Now, it makes 11.25 per minute. But it consumes 22.5 per minute of copper sheets. And one copper sheet unit upstairs was only producing 10, so this will make eats 2 and some spare change. So I actually need to expand copper sheet production, or only feed 1. Let's see. But with only 2 of these, I'd already be technically outpacing this production. Oh, but I still need loads of screws. 195, which is actually, I think this is more screw intensive than the previous recipe. Yeah, because this entire setup only uses 200. This uses 200 screws for 20 rotors, but it does swap out to the iron rods with the copper sheets. Well, now I need to do an audit on how much copper copper production I have. Okay, so current plan for that I'm working on, going to redistribute copper production. And by redistribute, I mean I just figure that I have enough copper production to cover this. So I'm going to rejigger things so that I will use some of the rotors will be using the new recipe. I'll have 2 factories using the new recipe. And the remaining ones using the old recipe. This will produce approximately more than I need, actually. Correct. Okay, so I will be using only the new recipe, but that will cut down on how many assemblers I actually need. For now. Theoretically, I could just ramp up smart plate production, but I'm already overproducing at my current level, and I'm not that enthusiastic about future-proofing. Especially since I haven't even started on the reinforced plates. So, 11.25, I only need 20, so 2 of these is enough. Anyways, this is iron rod production, but we are replacing that with copper sheet production. The copper sheets are actually going to be needed for something else entirely, but I'll figure that out when I get to it. Right now, I have a use for them. Make some room. I mean, if nothing else, this is an excellent illustration of the power of the hard drives and alternative recipes. I just freed up a lot of space here. It seems like I freed up space there, but I'm going to be reusing that space for screws now. I need a lot of screws. Okay. Lippity bop! I just realized I can't actually fully meet screw requirements because each screw... I can only move 120 per minute. This needs 195. I have mixed feelings on this. Oh, wait. Actually, theoretically, I can get around that by sneaking some of the screws onto the copper sheet production line. These inputs aren't actually locked. I just need to be super careful not to flood the copper sheet line with so many screws that it doesn't get enough copper sheets. Yeah, that's actually a solvable problem. Shocking. I'm actually going to start building the screw productions, because it's going to be a bit complicated. Bollocks. Okay, I need to find copper pipe plate production first. Let's see. Okay, I can get 120, which means that there's a gap of like 75 left. Ugh. And screws do stack fairly tall. And copper sheets stack up a decent amount. So I don't think I have to worry too much. Let's see. Let's make 3 lines. Oh, this is going to be very silly, because 50 is not actually divisible by 120. So, that's 100. But this becomes 150, which means that I am suboptimal if I put them all on one, just put all of these on one conveyor. But if I have 5 and then have 2 of them onto one conveyor and the third one divided between the other 2. Shut up, I'm working here. I've got math to do. Let's make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Button. Then alternate screw, alternate screw. Do. Okay, and then you have a splitter. You two have a conveyor mergers. So, that's 125 going into that, and 125 coming into this one. Okay, and then we can just get plugged straight in, and you can get plugged straight in. There, that's 120 going into each of them. Oh. Nope, still not enough. So, 2 constructors. Both making even more screws. Let's clear up all this. Should probably leave this and just hook it up into these. Hup. How much do you produce? So this is a total of 50 per minute, which means that the basic conveyor belts are enough. Okay, there we sort of go. Jeez. Okay, I lived. This time. Huzzah. Okay. Okay. This will be very inconvenient to get past, but I don't care enough. Can you actually go through that? Okay, actually, do I even need that middle bit? No! Okay, there we go. Ah, crap. There's not enough room. Oh, there will be once... Oh, crud. Crud, supply. Ah, this was a terrible idea. Well, this may require me coming down a number of times to try and sort it out. Or at least to try and get it to function properly. Oh god. What have I done? Forget. Oh, right. I forgot that I hadn't restored power yet. See if you just work. Nope. Oh, wow. Things have just slowly been turning off all over the factory. For Probably don't need to turn on more than one. Let's find out. Power of T compels you. Yeah. Only needed the one. Wait. Okay, let's see. Did something turn off, or... Nope, no, my power consumption actually dipped above what it could sustain. Let's go. Here we go. Fuel logs! Okay, I should probably put some of those back. There we go. See, I only have to get down this far. I forgot to actually put the Yule logs into power generators. You'll do. And there we go. Okay. We now have a 50-50 split of copper sheets to screws, which will function. It's actually inefficient in favor of the copper sheets. Dark sorcery is afoot. Ah, there it is. Well, that's working as intended. Let's plug these guys in and then go fix the power grid again. 1, 2. Yeah. I don't think I'll use that. Ow. Looks like one of the power units actually ran out of fuel again. Well, I'm going to have to fuel up too because I'm about to jump the more energy he demands in. Probably. Okay, that's all running. Just take it all. So, I have copper sheet production. Possibly on overdrive. It's clogging up backwards, but whatever. Down here, I've got iron bars being shuttled down to feed into the screws. I have yet another power outage. This is like the 12th, whatever. Anyways, I have screws being produced here. I have additional screws being produced here and mixed onto the copper line because I need more screws than I need copper. Like, a lot more. Like, pretty sure hilariously more. 22.5 to 195. So, yeah, I think that's accurate. And if it isn't, I have ways of reducing it. And that is producing rotors, which are slowly trundled down over into there. We'll get another closer look at. Oh god, that's. And I need to turn on another one of the biogenerators. Power peaked again. Barely. Give me that. Oh, it's still burning what it had. Okay. But anyways, so copper sheets, bars into screws. All the screws getting absolutely devoured. And then from there, copper sheets being pulled out, pulled in. Hey, how many do I even need? 5 to 1 ratio, roughly? I don't know if I... Judging by how many copper sheets there are here versus how many screws there are here, I think I'm getting it good enough. And anyway, between the two of them, rotors. About 6 a minute. No, that's 11 per minute, but 3 per batch. From there, they get carted down to in here. Where they become part of the... They are divvied up all over the assembly. Ah! Look. Way back when, I even said that the middle one would get preferable treatment. And there, see? It's got a backlog. Also has no power. I don't think I'm going to need all these rotors on me, so I'm just going to shove them in. Then just need to have reinforced plates. It'll be worth it in the end, because then it'll unlock coal power, and these power outages will be less common. Aww. Anyways, I think the reinforced plates will be an episode on their own. Or at least half of one. Yeah, well. See you next time.